Hello, my Mingla. So morning conversation practice, no conversation practice. Taligo, shall religion mame. The religion mame. Tamanabai ma shall, yeah, or foreign language go, or practice looked at read morning ma shall reading no, reading passage tea, not to go shadow, speaking conversations, Tarine shadow partisan, Manabango, a Manabango, rally in shadow, or brightest doctor the bone shadow, and near sama shadow, no, Dandolin shadow. Two things shadow one sort of phonics and phonics, no, phonics pronunciation a shadow. ဒါများဆရာတို့ဒီလိုပေါ့reading တွေdialogue တွေ dialogue တွေ conversation တွေနောက်တစ်ခါ thinking ပေါ့နော် speaking conversations and dialogue တွေရယ်နောက်တစ် thinking ရယ်ပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါတွေကဘယ်အတွက်ကိုလဲဆိုတော့ fluent in foreign language ပေါ့နော် fluent in foreign language ပါအဲ့ဒီအတွက်ကို fluent skill ပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့ဒီမှာဆရာတို့ပြီးခဲ့တဲ့နေ့က story မှာဆရာတို့ပါတယ်ဆိုတော့Angeline နဲ့ sorry Natalie နဲ့ဆရာတို့ Alice တို့သူတို့ဘာလို့ဆိုတော့ဗကြီးကားကိစ္စပေါ့ဗကြီးကားကိစ္စတယောက်က writer ဆိုတော့ author ဖြစ်တယ်တယောက်ကတော့ဆရာတို့ဗကြီးဆရာပေါ့painter ပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့သူတို့တငယ်ချင်း main ကလေးတငယ်ချင်းနှစ်ယောက်ဘယ်ရောက်သွားလဲဆိုတော့ antique နော် antique ပစ္စည်းတွေရောင်းတယ် antique drawing shows တွေပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒီကို drawing show ကိုရောက်သွားတယ်အဲ့မှာ Robert Greene ဆိုတဲ့ဆိုင်ရှင်နဲ့ဆရာတို့တွေ့တယ်ပြီးတော့ဆရာတို့က Turner ရဲ့အဲဒါ 18th century က drawing တွေတွေ့တယ်တွေ့ပြီးတော့ဒါတွေဘယ်ရလဲစသဖြင့်ဒါမျိုးလေးတွေ story လေးတွေလို့ခင်းကျင်လာတယ်ပဲအဲ့တော့ဒီပစ္စည်းကတဲ့ဟိုဟာပေါ့နော်ဒီပစ္စည်းနဲ့ပတ်သက်လို့ပေါ့နော်သူရဲကိုဖုံးဆက်တာရဲကိုဖုံးဆက်တာတွေရှိနေနောက်တစ်ခုဆရာတို့ပါတယ်ဆိုရင်အိမ်မှာနေတဲ့သူတွေကိုနော်သူအဲ့မေးတာမြန်းတာတွေဆရာတို့နော်မေးတာမြန်းတာလေးတွေဆရာတို့အဲ့ဇလန်းလေးတွေရှိတယ်ပေါ့ဆရာတို့အဲ့ပတိရောက်သွားပြီနော်ဆရာတို့ဘာလဲဆိုတော့ one dimension a reward the key investigation ဆရာတို့ဘာလဲဆိုရင်အိမ်ကလူတွေဆရာတို့အိမ်ကလူတွေကိုမေးတာမြန်းတာတွေပေါ့နော်မေးတာမြန်းတာတွေဆရာတို့ရောက်သွားပြီပေါ့နော်အိမ်ကတန်ရှင်းသမားတွေတော့အဲ့ဒါတွေကိုဆရာတို့ရောက်သွားတယ်အဲ့တော့အဲဆိုတော့အဲ့ cleaner ပေါ့နော် cleaner ဒီ20လောက်ကနေဆရာတို့ပြန်ပြီးတော့စလိုက်ပါမယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ပြန်ပြီးတော့စပြီးတော့ဒါ revision ပေါ့နော် revision လေးနဲ့ conversation တွေကိုစပါမယ်အဲ့တော့ the cleaner Alice and Lawrence once go down the living room to talk more about the staff while Natalie stays in the room with Mariana. I would like to talk to some more about your staff. Is that okay? Yes, of course. That's not a Laura. Who is the cleaner? The cleaner is called Charlie. Charlie is Welsh, and I have known him the whole life. His father was a friend of my father. Do you think he could be the thief? I don't think so. He is a good guy, and I trust him a lot. Okay, did Charlie see anything strange that day? Why don't you ask him? I'll call him down. The metal box. While Natalie looked at Mariana's comic book-like collection, she sees a metal box that catches her eye. What's in that box? My most precious comic is in there. Do you want to see it? Yes, I would like to see it. Look. Oh, is it very old? Yes, it's more than 100 years old. It's from the United States. It's called Little Nemo in Slambarla. What is it about? It's about a boy who has strange dreams. Oh, I'm bad. It's expensive. How much did it cost? And I don't know. I don't remember. How come to how come you don't know? Did you write it a long time ago? I think it's time to go back to my father. Charlie. Lawrence Windsor calls Charlie down, the cleaner of the house. Charlie enters the room where Alice and Lawrence are having tea. He sits over them, and Alice asks him questions about the day of the robbery. Charlie, Mr. Windsor says you are Welsh. Yes, I am from Cardiff. Like my father? Border. Great border. Okay, if you don't mind, let's talk about the day of robbery. Did anything strange happen? It was yesterday, right? Yes, it was yesterday, Saturday. Everything was normal, nothing out of ordinary, except one thing. Alice, what I was cleaning downstairs, I heard someone opening the coat wardrobe. Why is that strange? Because it was so hot yesterday. Who needs a coat when it's so hot? What time was that? At 10:30 in the morning. The garden. Once Charlie leaves the room, Alice tells Lawrence Windsor what she thinks about Charlie. He seems like a good guy. He is very smart. Yes, he is a good guy. He is very intelligent. Did you look for something in the coat wardrobe? No, it wasn't me. Now, tell me about the gardener. What's his name? Where is he from? The gardener is called Arthur. He is Polish. He is, he is 30 years old. He hasn't been working here for long. How long has he been working here exactly? He has been working here for 6 months. He is an excellent gardener. He looks after the plants very well. He loves his job. Do you think that the gardener could be the thief? I don't think so. He seems trustworthy. He is a good person. Moreover, he almost never comes inside the house. Great. Maybe he can tell us something helpful about the robbery. I hope so. I'll call him Arthur. The gardener, Arthur, enters the room. Alice asks him several questions about the day of robbery. Arthur is tall and slim and has brown hair. He wears glasses, which are broken and have been stuck together with the tape. Good morning, Arthur. Good morning. My name's Alice. I'm investigating the robbery. Can I ask you some questions? Sure, no problem. Are you a police officer? No, I'm not a police officer. I'm just helping Mr. Warnside. Very well. What would you like to know? I just want to know if anything unusual happened in the house yesterday, the day of the robbery. Hmm? Yes, I think that I saw something strange, but I'm not sure. Why aren't you sure? See my glasses. They're broken. They broke yesterday morning while I was walking, so I couldn't see very well. What did you see? It was a very hot and sunny day, horrible, around 10:30 in the morning. I think that I saw someone house leave the house wearing a big coat and a hat. A hat? Yes. I couldn't see very well, but I'm almost certain. The first suspect. Father leaves the room and Alice tells Lawrence what she thinks about the person with the coat and the hat. Why are you surprised by the person wearing a hat? We saw a tall man wearing a hat in Robert Greene's shop. Really? Yes. Do you know a tall man that always wore a hat? No, no one comes to mind. Wait. Now I remember. There was a tall man wearing a hat near the house yesterday. But I think he is a reporter. Do you think he is a thief? I don't know. But we saw a tall man in the hat in Robert Greene's shop before the robbery. Maybe it's the thief. Yes, I think it could be. The cooks. Then Lawrence Windsor calls down the two cooks, Liz and Jacob, who are married. Both of them are around 60 years old. They have been working with Lawrence Windsor's family since they are young. They care for Lawrence a lot. It's like a son to them. Good morning. Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is ours. I would like to know if you saw something strange yesterday on the day of robbery, something out of the ordinary. I don't think so. Everything was the same as usual. What do you think, Jacob? It was a very quiet day. We didn't cook anything until the evening. No one ate before dinner. I didn't have lunch at home because I went out to visit some friends. And Mariana? I spoke with Mariana at midday. She wasn't hungry. She was very excited about a new comic. That girl loves her comics. She reminds me of her father with his art collection. Okay, one last question. Is it the first time that things have disappeared from the house? No. Come to think of it, it's not. Things have been disappearing a lot lately. Just we grow a beautiful and very valuable silver salt shaker disappear. The discussion. Once Alice and Jacob leaves the room, Alice asks Lawrence Windsor a few questions. These Jacobs are a very nice couple. Yes, they are part of the family. I care about them a lot. Is it normal for Mariana to skip lunch? Yes, sometimes she's not hungry, especially when she has a new comic book to read. Do you buy her comics? Yes, we always fight about it. Why? Because she always wants very expensive comic books. She spends a lot of money on them. I tell her to be more careful. I know her collection is important to her, but she's just a girl. She shouldn't spend so much money on cosmic comics. Do you fight about it often? Yes, a few days ago, we had a big fight over a very expensive comic that she wanted to buy. It was for far too much money for a comic, if you ask me. The nanny. Next, Lawrence Windsor calls down Mariana's nanny. The nanny is called Pauline. She is 20 years old. Her hair is black and curly, and she has dark skin and green eyes. Hi, Pauline. So, so you are Mariana nanny? Yes. Hi, yes, I am. Do you spend the whole day with her? During summer, I usually spend all day with her. The rest of the year, she spends most of the day at school. While she is at school, I go to university. I'm studying teaching. One day, I'll be a teacher to lots of kids like Mariana. That's great. What about on the weekends? On the weekends, Mariana usually stays in her bedroom. She never wants to go out. What does she do in there? She reads our comic books. She loves those comic books more than anything. Did anything strange happen yesterday? I don't know. I wasn't home at all yesterday. I went to Oxford to visit my parents. The security guard. When Pauline leaves the room, Alice asks Lawrence some questions. Pauline seems like a good nanny, but it's normal that Marian is alone in the house, like she was yesterday. Yes, not often, but it does happen sometimes. Marian is old enough to stay by herself. Moreover, our security guard is always at home, along with Liz, Jacob, and the others. Who's the security guard? What is his name? Where is he? The security guard is called Daniel. He is Portuguese, but he speaks very good English. How old is he? He is around 40. Has he worked here long? Yes, he has worked here for 5 years. Is he good at his job? Yes, he is very good at his job. His main task is to control the security cameras. There has never been a robbery at the house until yesterday. Daniel. Lawrence calls Daniel, the security guard, so that Alice can ask him some questions. Hello, I have a few questions about yesterday. If that's not a problem, sure, that's not a problem. To start, did anything strange happen yesterday? I don't remember anything strange. I was watching the cameras all day. No one strange is in entering the house in the video footage. Does anyone else have a key apart from the other employees? No. Only those who work here have a key apart from Mr. Lawrence and the care. I see. Do you think that we can see the recordings from the security cameras? Of course, no problem. I'll get the tablet which has everything on it. The video footage. Daniel looks for the tablet which has the video footage from the security cameras. The footage shows everyone who goes in and out of the house. Going in and out of the house. Did anyone leave the house on Friday night? No, no one leaves the house until Saturday morning. Who was the first person to leave the house on Saturday? Pauline was the first person to leave. There she is. She leaves at the house at around 9 in the morning. She was going to Oxford to visit her parents. Then at 10, Mr. Lawrence leaves. He was going to visit Sam's friends. Exactly. Then Charlie leaves at 10:30. You can't see his face, but that's his coat and hat. Though I don't know why he was wearing gold. It was so hot that day. That's not Charlie. He was inside cleaning. Really? Wait, let's look at the downstairs camera. You're right. There's Charlie cleaning. So, who is the person leaving the house wearing a hat? Someone who doesn't want to be seen by the cameras. A person in the video footage. Alice, Daniel, and Lawrence Windsor look at the video footage of the security cameras from the day before. Someone leaves the house wearing a coat and hat. The face can't be seen. Let's carry on. Does anyone else leave the house? No. While later, at 11 a.m., the person in the hat returns to the house. It's someone who lives here. They have a key, so it seems. Then who enters? Mr. Lawrence comes back around 2 p.m. And then Pauline returns at around 5 p.m. Lawrence, what time did you realize that the drawings were missing. Around 6 in the evening, I visit my collection everything at the time. I immediately noticed something was wrong. The Tana drawings were missing. At 6:30 p.m., you can see the police arriving at the house. Look, there were the police. There is a man wearing hat, two hats. Alice, Danny, and Lawrence Windsor continued to watch the video footage from the security cameras from the day before. They wonder who the man in the hat or the police is. Do you think it's the same person who left the house, Alice? I don't think so. This person is outside, and the other person is inside. It can't be the same person. Do you think that there are two people in hats then? Yes, maybe. Look at the video recordings. The man who the hat is talking with the police. Maybe he is a detective. Do you think that he is a detective? Yes, maybe. It looks a lot like a man in a hat who was in Robert Greene's shop that morning. I think it's the same person. The conclusions. While Daniel leaves, Lawrence and Alice reflect on what they have to discover. Okay, what do we know so far? To start, we know that the drawings disappeared on Saturday morning. Natalie and I saw the drawings in Robert Greene's shop in Camden Market on Saturday around 11:30. Camden Market is very close to the house. The person who took the drawings could have taken them, sold them in the shop, and returned back to the house. Only three people left the house on Saturday before 11 a.m. You, Pauline, you, Pauline, and the mysterious person in the coat and hat. That person took Charlie's coat and hat so that they could leave the house without their face being seen on the cameras. Natalie and Mariana once returned. The door to the living room opens. It's Mariana and Natalie. Hi, darling. Did you show Natalie your comic book collection? Yes, Dad. Mariana has a beautiful collection. It's very expensive. Mariana, can I ask you a quick question? Yes. Sure, go ahead. Did you leave the house at any point yesterday? No, I didn't leave the house at all. Okay. Did you hear anyone in the coat wardrobe? Um, yes. I think I heard someone take a coat and hat from there in the morning. Great, okay. Thanks, Mariana. The promise. Natalie and Alice get up to go back to the hotel. You're very kind, both of you. I hope you find the thief. Those walks at those those walk off are very walks off are very valuable. They are worth hundreds of thousands of pounds, and they are very important to me. They are my most prized possession. We are happy to help. Thank you for letting us to be a part of this. That is very important to me too. I promise that we'll do everything we can to find your student drawings, Mr. Wizard. If you do, you'll receive a large reward. That's not necessary. We're not doing it for the money. We'll be in touch. We'll let you know if we get any news. Okay, thanks. Good luck. 37. Alice tells Natalie what she knows. 1. They leave the house. They leave the house. Alice tells Natalie everything she has found out. I spoke I spoke with all the house staff. I spoke with all the house staff. With all of them, were they? They are six. Charlie, the cleaner, Arthur, gardener, Liz and Jacob, the cooks, Pauline, Pauline, Nanny, and Daniel, the security guard. Okay. Do any of them seem suspicious? No, none of them seem suspicious, really. All of them are very nice. They answer all my questions. What did they tell you? The security cameras show that the thief is someone from the house. Only three people came out of the house on Saturday. Lawrence Windsor, the nanny, and someone who lives wearing Charlie's coat and hat. Is it the man in the hat who was in the shop? I don't think so. It's someone from inside the house who took the coat and hat from the wardrobe. Charlie and Marian both confirmed that someone was in the coat wardrobe. You had it. You already know a lot about the case. You are a good detective. Thanks. What have you found out? 38. Natalie Natalie tells Alice Natalie Natalie tells Alice what she knows. Natalie and Alice continue talking about what they know. They are walking by the fence outside Lawrence One's mansion. Mariana's comic collection is huge. You can tell that she loves the comics just as much as her father loves the Turner drawings. Don't you think that Mariana behaves a bit strangely? I agree. She does behave strangely. When I ask when I ask her about the cost of one of her comic books, she got awkward. Do you think that we should call her suspect? I don't know. Maybe she knows something and doesn't want to say. Why do you think that she isn't telling us everything she knows? She could be protecting someone. Who? The thief. It's possible. The thief is one of the three people seen on the cameras. The mysterious person, the nanny, or even her father. There he is again, just as they are getting further away from the house. Nellie can't believe what she sees. Alice, look, it's the man at the in hat. It's the same man from Robert Swing's shop. It's true. It's him. And the video footage. That man can be seen with the police. Maybe he is a detective. It looks very suspicious to me. What is he doing here? I don't know, but I want to find out. Let's go and talk to me. Talk to him. Are you crazy, Alex? Let's go. It's getting farther away, Ren. You're definitely crazy. It's running as well. I think he saw us. He is trying to get away. He is heading towards Camden Market. There are a lot of people and shops there. It will be difficult to find him. Following the man in the hat. Inside Camden Market, Nancy and Alice follow the man in the hat. He walks very quickly among people, stores, and shops. I don't see him. Do you? No, I lost him. I know it. Let's go to the terrace of this cafe. From from up there, from up there, we are able to see better. Are you sure? This is crazy. Yes, let's go. Right. From up from up here, you can see the full market. Look, there he is. Is going down that alley, alleyway. Let's follow him. The alleyway, all alleyway, 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 alleyway. Alice and Dante follow the man in the hat into an alleyway in Camden Market. And there, alleyway, there are alleyway, all way, all way, all way, all way. There are three shops and they don't know which one he has gone into. One is a watch shop, another is a furniture shop, and the third is a bookshop. What do you think he is? He must be in one of these three shops. I'm not sure which one you want to. Do you think that he is in the watch shop? No, I don't think that he is inside the watch shop. Maybe he went into the furniture shop. I don't think that he is there either. So he must be in the bookshop. Yes, I think that's the most likely. Should we go inside and see? Yes, let's look for him. Sorry, looks for him. The bookshop. Nellie and Alice go into the bookshop and between the bookcases, they see the man in the hat sitting at the table and reading a book. He seems to be waiting for them. There is Alice, Natalie. I've been waiting for you. How do you know our names? I know many things. What's your name? I can't tell you my name yet. Can we sit down? Yes, of course. Take a seat. We have a lot of talk about. Are following us? That. I believe it's you two who are following me. Well, that's true. But only because you're always around when strange things happen. Strange things? Like what? Like the robbery of the Tana's drawings at Lawrence Watson's mansion, and the robbery of the same drawings at Robert's Green shop. 43. Face to face were the man in the hat. Alice and Natalie talked to the man in the hat inside the bookshop in the Camden Market. So you saw me that day in Robert Green's shop. Yes, we saw you there. Then we saw you leave. Okay? I see that you are very observant. We also saw you in Lawrence Winston's house on the day of the robbery. Really? How? On the security cameras and the video footage, you are talking to the place. Yes, of course. It's true. You are very observant. Do you have anything to do with the robbery? I'm not a thief. That's for sure. Are you a police officer? No, I am not a police officer. Are you a detective then? No, not exactly. Then who are you? The historian claps. Historians clap. The man in the hat tells Alice and Natalie that he is part of a team of expert investigators that solves mysteries around the world. I'm an investigator. And what do you investigate? Crimes, robberies? Not exactly. I'm part of a secret organization. A secret organization. Yes, it's a secret organization. We are called the Historians Club. What do you do? We solve the mysteries. We solve the mysteries. What kind of mystery? Well, we solve mysteries related to art history, archaeology, and architecture, like the theft of the Tana drawings. Exactly what the man in the hat was doing at the market. Alice and Alice share what they know about the man in the hat. So, what do you know about the case? First, I'd like to hear what you two know. Okay, to start. We know that someone took the Tana drawings from the Lawrence Winsor's house on Saturday. At what time? Before 11:30. How do you know? Because at roughly 11:30, we saw the drawings in Robert Greene's shop. Walton, I know, as I was also there. What were you doing there? Honestly, I was investigating some stolen art. There are lots of stolen works of art in Campton Market. I wanted to see who was going to try and sell works of art in the shops, to try and catch some art thieves. So you overheard our conversation by chance. Absolutely. But I knew straight away that something fishy was going to. What the man in the hat did next. The man in the hat tells Natalie and Alice what he did on the day of the robbery. Yesterday, in Roma's screenshot, I overheard your conversation about the Tana drawings. Then I want to find out which museums and private collections in the city had original Tana drawings. It turns out that there is a private collection with a number of drawings in the mansion not too far from Campton Market. Lawrence Winsor's collection. Exactly. I stayed near the house until the police came. Do police have any leads? No, they have no idea who did it. Who do you two think it was? Don't forget that. There could be two thieves. Someone took the drawings from the house, but then someone stole them from Robert Greene's shop. Exactly. You're very smart, Alice. 47. The suspects. The man in the hat talks to Natalie and Alice about the suspects and the case. If there are indeed two thieves, I think we should focus on the first thief. We're almost certain that the first thief was someone from the house. On the security cameras, you can see that the only people who leave the house are Lawrence Windsor, the namely, and someone else. Someone else? Yes. Someone covered up in hat and in any coat. The face here can be seen in the video footage. Is it a man or a woman? Don't know. What time do they leave the house? At 10:30. And do they come back later? Yes, they return at 11. So the first thief is definitely someone from the house. Yes, but who? The man in the hat disappears. Natalie and Alice talk to the man in the hat in the bookshop. However, while they are talking, a sudden loud noise from behind makes Natalie and Alice turn around. Several books have fallen off the shelves. When they turn back, the man in the hat is gone. Where has the man in the hat gone? He has sat, sorry, he was sat here a second ago. He disappeared as if by magic. And who knocked those books down behind us? They scared the thief out of me. I don't know. Maybe someone was spying on us from behind that bookcase. That's scary. Yes, this is a very strange case. Look at this. The book that man in the hat was reading when we arrived What's special about it? It's not just any boat. It's calming, Pauline at the market. Ellie and Alice leave the bookshop. Shall we go back to the hotel? It's getting late. Maybe we can carry on investigating tomorrow morning. The life of a detective is exhausting. Hey, look who's over there. Is Pauline Mariana's nanny? Yes, I do think that she comes to the market often. Um, I don't know. Let's ask that. Excuse me. Have you seen that woman around here before? Pauline, yes, of course. She is always around here. Does she buy a lot of antiques? Well, to be honest, I don't think so. I've never been and never seen her buying anything. Thanks for your help. It's a bit suspicious, don't you? Don't you think? Yes, I think it's quite okay. Suspicious. 50. Back in Robert Green's shop. Alice and Alice are very surprised to see Pauline in Camden Market. It's possible that Pauline comes here just before because she likes antiques. Yes, yeah, of course. That doesn't necessarily make her the thief. Also, Robert Greene said that the person who brought him the drawings was a man. That's true. Maybe we could go and ask him before going back to the hotel. If you don't mind. Of course, I am tired, but I don't mind a slight detour. Detour. Since we're already here. You're great, Natalie, thanks. No need to thank me, Alice. It's been a lot of fun investigating this mystery with you. Let's go. Look, the shop windows are still broken. There's a robot screen. There's a robot screen. Should we go in? Yes, let's. Hi, horrible. Good thanks. We don't want to bother you. We just wanted to ask you again about the person who brought you the Tana drawings a year. Yes, that mysterious young woman. Woman, didn't you say before that it was a man? The memory. Robert Greene certainly says that the person who brought the Tana drawings to the shop was a woman, not a man. Didn't you say Didn't you say that? It was a man that brought you the drawings? A mysterious man. Yes, you did. I remember perfectly. You never mentioned a woman. That's right. I did say it was a man. But now I remember it wasn't a man who brought me the Tana drawings. It was a woman. Why did you say it was a man? My memory is very poor. I couldn't remember very well. And now do you remember? Yes, and now I remember. It was a woman. Was it a woman with black curly hair and green eyes by any chance? Yes, it was. Now I remember. It was a woman with black curly hair and green eyes. Nellie and Alice have doubts about Robert Greene. Alice and Nellie leave to Robert Greene's shop and take two city bikes to go to the hotel. While they ride, they talk about their doubts. There's something strange about Robert Greene's behavior, don't you think? Yes, definitely. I don't think that he is being completely honest with us. Do you think that he is lying? He could be lying. Do you think that he is a thief? No, I don't think he is the thief. The thief must be someone from the house. It can be Robert Greene, but perhaps he made a deal with someone in the house. But then would why would he be selling Tana's work at such a low price? That's true. Even so, I think he is lying. He's hiding something. I agree. Something suspicious is going on. But everything points to Pauline being the thief. Yes, we have to find a way to prove it in the path. Nellie and Alice go to a pub in an area called Covent Garden. Covent Garden. There, they talk about the case. Good evening. What can I get you? I'm so hungry. I think I'll have the shep shepherd, shepherd, shepherd's pie. Would you like the same? No, no, I'm not that hungry. I'll just have a portion of chips. Okay, I'll bring you your food in a few minutes. Thanks. Okay, now we can sit calmly and think. What are your thoughts? Well, we suspect that Pauline could be the thief, but we are not sure. There is also the mysterious person who leaves the house wearing a coat and hat. He or she could also be the thief. What can what can what can we do to find out whether Pauline is guilty or innocent? The plan in the park. Nellie and Alice look for the way to prove whether Pauline is the one who stole the Tana drawings. I have an idea. There's something that usually works in police crime novels. Tomorrow we'll go to Lawrence Wilson's house. We'll ask him to gather everyone in the house. Okay? Then what? Once everyone is there, we'll tell them what we know. What do we know? First, we'll tell them that we know the thief is someone in the house. Then we'll tell them Robert Greens remembered that the person who brought the Turner drawings to his shop was a woman, not a man. Okay? What's that? We'll tell them that Robert Greene remembers the person's face perfectly. Then we'll tell them that we'll call him and ask him to tell us who the thief is, unless that person wants to confess everything. Do you think that will work? And what if it doesn't? If no one says anything, we'll call Robert Greene to see what he says. Excuse me, here is your food. Enjoy. Great, thanks. Okay, ကျွန်တော်ဒီမှာခဏနားပါမယ်เนาะနောက်ပိုင်းတွေမှာဆရာတို့ဘာလဲဆိုတော့ speaking conversations ဒီဟာလေး speaking dialogues လေးတွေကိုဒါလေးကိုမနေ့ပိုင်းဖြစ်စေဆရာတို့နေ့လယ်ပိုင်းဖြစ်စေဆရာတို့ practice လေးလုပ်ပြီးသွားပါမယ်เนาะလုပ်ပြီးသွားအောင်မယ်အားလုံးကိုကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်